In Spanish, we have two different verbs that every time that you hear about one, so definitely you're gonna hear about the other one. I'm talking about the verb ser and the verb estar. So what do they have in common? They both mean to be. And every single one of those verbs is used for different situations. And you're gonna find books telling you that estar is used for temporary conditions and ser is used for non-temporary conditions or permanent conditions. What the books are trying to do, they're trying to make this understandable for you. But as you make progress on your Spanish language learning, so you're gonna realize that there are a lot of exceptions that come with the verb ser. Today I'm gonna cover a couple of exceptions that you're gonna hear native Spanish speakers using when we are using the verb ser. By the way, I created two different lessons, one for the verb ser and the other one for the verb estar. In case you would like to go back and review a little bit more about those verbs, feel free to go ahead and check any of those videos. Well, so now we are gonna jump into exceptions, and we're gonna talk about exception number 1, which is gonna be use ser for events. Every time that an event is happening, Spanish speakers might say things like, el concierto es en el teatro. The concert is in the theater. Or, la fiesta es en mi casa. La fiesta es en mi casa. The party is in my house. So usually, that's the way that you're gonna hear people using the verb ser when they are talking about events, which an event is supposed to be a temporary thing, right? Exception number 2, or exception número 2, use ser for fixed prices. In real life, prices are subject to change at any point or time. However, in Spanish, prices are permanent. And you'll definitely hear a sentence like, los huevos son caros, which means the eggs are expensive. Another example would be, los boletos son caros. Los boletos son caros, which means tickets are expensive. The tickets are expensive. Another example would be, el café es barato. The coffee is cheap. The coffee is very affordable. Ahora, vamos a hablar de la excepción número 3. La excepción número 3. I think that this one does not fall under the category of an exception, I would say. I don't know. You guys tell me in the comments. But it's like a very special way in which we use the Spanish verb ser. Usually in English, people might say things like, this is made out of wood, this is made out of crystal, and so on. So you guys use like a different verb to talk about how things or what things are made of. In Spanish, we would use the word hecho, which means made, all right? Or we would use the verb ser, all right? Plus the preposition de. Ejemplo, if I want to say the table is made out of wood, in Spanish it would sound like, la mesa es de madera. La mesa es de madera. Another example would be, el anillo es de oro. El anillo es de oro. The ring is made out of gold. The ring is made out of gold. Another example would be, las botellas son de cristal. Las botellas son de cristal, which literally means las botellas are made of crystal, or las botellas are made out of crystal. Thank you so much for watching this video all the way to the end. Gracias por ver el video hasta el final. If you like this video, danos o dame un me gusta. Y no olvides compartir y suscribirte al canal. Así nos ayudas a llegar a más personas. Hasta luego.